What's up, folks? It's your boy, the left-legged legend, and I'm here at the Manyan Grand Hotel in Puerto Galera, White Beach, Puerto Galera, on the island of Oriental Mindoro in the Republic of the Philippines. And I wanted to tell you guys a little story about this place where I'm at. Not this place, because this place is my first time staying here. It's really nice. I know I look tired, but my wife works at night, so I ain't able to sleep all night. But I came here about 5 years ago. It's super lush and green. I know you can't see the beach because it's on the other side of us. But I came here about 5 years ago, 5 years and 1 month ago. I met my wife online. I still had my leg then, but I was going through surgery. So when I met her, I was probably on surgery number. We met 2017, surgery 13. So I just had surgery number 13, and we met online in an app called Coffee Meets Bagel. And we hit each other up and we were talking, and the first time I hit her up, she said, "Oh, I was just in America. I was just in California, but now I'm back in the Philippines." And I thought, oh my God, that's a scam, right? She's scamming me because, of course, you were just in America, all right, or just in California, nearby where I was. At the time, I was living in Imperial County, California. And what scammers would do, I would say women who scam, but it wasn't always women. A lot of times it might be a dude or something trying to play on the affections of guys with resources but were very lonely. So anyway, what they would do is they would say, like, "Oh, well, I was just in wherever you're at, somewhere close by." And so when she said that, I'm like, oh my God, why you gotta be a scam? And first of all, I didn't even know what she looks like, because one of my favorite dogs, I don't know if I talked about him on here, was a dog I had named Poopy. And Poopy was a Shih Tzu. I'm not a dog person, I'm a cat person, but Poopy stole my heart. His name was Mr. Gucci Horton, rest in peace. And he was like my best friend. Like that dude, I don't care what was going on, he was always happy to see me when I came home, and slept with me, and we walked every day. I'd come home from work, he'd wait for me to get home from work, and then we'd walk in the neighborhood where we lived in. When he was a kid, when he was a puppy, somebody stole him, and so we didn't have him for like 3 years, but he had a chip in him, and whoever bought him from the people that stole him, they took him to the vet. They tried to cut the chip out of his ear, I think, and it hurt him. And so then they took him to the vet, and then the doctor wanted him, and they figured out who he belonged to. And luckily, I hadn't changed my number, and I've had the same phone number for 22 years right now, luckily. And so they were able to call me, and I went and got him. The lady didn't want to give him to me. But anyway, I tell you that whole story because her profile picture was of a Shih Tzu, the same color as Poopy. So I didn't get to see what she looked like. I saw her dog. And since it looked like my dog, I swiped right. So then, of course, when we talked and started trading pictures, she said that she had just left California. So then I'm like, that's a scam, because that's what the scammers do. They say, oh, well, I just left, and pick some city by where you're at. So if you're in Central California, they'd be like, oh, I just left Bakersfield, or I live in Bakersfield, but now I'm back in China taking care of my grandmother, or something like that. So it was a typical scamming strategy until, so when she said it, I thought, oh, scam. But then we would talk, we called on the phone, we would FaceTime and all of that stuff. And I just realized we were very cool. So then the next year, so that was 2017. The next year, 2018, we planned a trip to go to meet. And that's what I'm getting at. So I came out here, I believe it was like February 7th. I flew to Manila, and her friend Sherwin came and picked me up, and we had Jollibee, which was or is a tradition for me coming to Manila, go to Jollibee. But now we changed that tradition since we're 5 years in. We just now we stay at a nice hotel in Manila. But anyway, that's none of your business. So anyway, during that trip, about the 9th of February, about 2 days into the trip, we came to Puerto Galera. We took a boat over, and we stayed here for a few days. Not here at this hotel. It was another place down the way. It's all blown up now. They're building things, and it's getting big time. But on this beach, there's like all these bars and parties, and they have the fire guys twirling the fire twirlers, and dancing, and this drink called the Mindoro sling that was dangerous. I'm a drinker. I've been drinking since I was a teenager, and I had a cup and a sip of that, and had to put my cups, sit back and put my cup down because it was too much. But anyway, during that trip, we had a blast, man, and it was one of my favorite memories just ever of traveling. All the travels I've done, that is one of my favorite memories. So now, of course, we went through our relationship ups and downs. She had to deal with my bullshit, and so there was a few years where we weren't in contact and weren't together. We reconnected in 2022. Now it's March 2023, and we are married, because I always told myself if she ever took me back that I would fuck that. So anyway, that is what happened. And so now, 5 years and 1 month later, I'm sitting here in beautiful Puerto Galera, getting my lush screen on, and just enjoying it. And today I don't have my leg on. I'm going legless because we're going snorkeling. Last time we came, we did like parasailing. We took the motorcycle guy, took us around. We ate good, of course. We always eat good. Drank. So tonight we're going to celebrate by drinking. We have all these little anniversaries that I remember, so I always want to celebrate them and take advantage of being here. We're celebrating my birthday because my birthday is March 2nd, but I celebrate all month, and so that's what I wanted to tell you, let you know about why I'm here and how we are here. And so if you do ever get a chance to come to the Republic of the Philippines, you need to come to Puerto Galera, White Beach, and check it out. It's really fun. It's small. It's away from everything. This trip, we're going to be able to see more of the island. Last trip, we were spending a lot of time together. But now we'll see more of the island. We still spend a lot of time together, but we'll see more of the island and enjoy. We get to stay here a longer time. Last time I was only here a week, which is tough. You take that 13, 15, 16-hour flight and then come back a week later. I did not want to do it because you lose a day coming. And so anyway, I wanted to tell you guys that story while I sit here in this beautiful weather, sitting on the front waiting for our driver to come take us so we can go snorkeling. I'd love to go scuba diving, but that'll be this summer. When we come back, I'm going to do my advanced diving certification with my scuba diving sensei, and then we'll come out here and do some scuba diving, hopefully in Palawan too, because it's beautiful. Oh my God. I need to buy the equipment so that I could just go whenever I want to, even though you're supposed to have a partner, but my daughter's son is certified too, and his girlfriend, so we'll be able to do it. But anyway, just a little short something to show you where I'm at in the world, being the left-legged legend out here on crutches, about to get my full snorkel on. You enjoy, like and subscribe, hit the little bell so you can see when I post a new video, because the seasons come out at different times, so you may not even see this. It's March 2023, but you might not see this till about June, because that's how award-winning TV shows work. All right. But until then, it's your boy, the left-legged legend, signing off in beautiful Puerto Galera, Philippines, on the island of Oriental Mindoro. Enjoy your day, but most importantly, enjoy your life.